This is a message. Oh, they gonna roast me just for the way I look. The same way y'all can go.
When you going to these countries and not knowing the inner city, but you think because you have a passport and a little cash in your bank account, you're gonna go and secure a woman.
Welcome back to More to Life. Now guys, today we're over here by BGC. We're in SM Aura. And before I get into it, I ask that you please like, comment, and subscribe. Also, be sure to click the notification bell. Or you could actually take your time, watch the video, see if you like me. I know a lot of you guys know me, but if you're the first time seeing me, see if you like the video, right? Then from there, you got to hit the subscribe button after. At least do me that solid. But
This is a message. They gonna roast me just for the way I look. But this is a message for the passport brothers who are going away just to get away.
I gotta pause it right away. What is going on with the ladies jumping in the video saying, oh, I look disheveled. Oh, they're gonna roast me for this one, right? What's the whole point of doing that if you're gonna talk about us? You know, before I've been being nice, but I gotta get them, right? She's out here looking like Aunt Jemima, looking like she took 5 hits of
Away from the black woman. I got a news for you, boo. Let me grab my handbag. The same way y'all can go overboard, underboard, across the water, whatever they're talking about these days. The same way I can.
Okay.
So I'll see you in whichever country you're in, and we can still have the same discussion. Thank you. I'll see you in the next TED Talk.
Alright, so now they're threatening to go over where we are. Right? They're threatening to come over here. I'm sorry, I don't know if it's gonna be a pleasant conversation. You're just gonna be out here causing us a problem and a headache, and I don't think we want that. So, what I would do, if you're out here, especially if you're out here where I am, right? I'm gonna walk away from you very fast. Because number one, I don't want to have a conversation with you like that while I'm enjoying myself, right? While I'm out in peace. And just like the brother I showed, I did a video of him on a black Filipino 2 days ago, right? Since I've left, my age slowed down, just like his did, right? So I stopped aging as fast because I'm happy, I'm satisfied. You being out here, as soon as I see you, I'm gonna get wrinkles. So every second you're around me, so 1 second, wrinkle on my face. Another second, wrinkles in my forehead. Another second, wrinkles in other parts of my body, which I don't want. But anyway, guys, these women are not serious. We already know we can't take their word for it. She's not coming over here. Of course, she got a passport, but she's not coming anywhere over here. So, you know, I have no worries about that. But still, guys, that's what they're threatening. Just like the woman the other time that said, "You're gonna be out in Brazil, you know, out there saying, oh, hey, boo boo, you remember the girl?" You guys know exactly what I'm talking about, right? Saying so much she's gonna be in Brazil. To get the guys in Brazil, and a lot of times the guys are not going to want to deal with you. I remember I was looking at a clip of a guy, right? He said he was from France, and he said, "Hey guys, you know, I had the American woman." He pretty much said it was a nightmare. I gotta find that clip. If I find that clip, I'm gonna play it. But you know, he said they were complaining too much, and it's true. You know, they complain too much about everything. Hey, babe, can you cook me some dinner? No, I'm not cooking you no dinner. And it's bugged out. And that leads to the next clip. I gotta play the next clip, because the next clip is gonna pretty much break down why a lot of guys are probably gonna start considering.
I tried to stay out of this, but it's really starting to get on my nerves now.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Okay, so let's just this passport bro mail order Thailand girl thing. It's getting ridiculous. At first it was funny, it was a joke. It was like, who cares, you know, if that's what you gotta do, that's what you gotta do. Hope you the best, you know what I'm saying? We wish y'all well and everything. But then y'all had to start throwing us under the bus in the process, which we could not understand why y'all were doing that. And apparently it's to make the other women that you are trying to pursue feel better about themselves because their men don't even want them.
People are ignorant.
Okay, so let's just have a moment of real. The men over here in the United States who have a problem with their own women who have to go to different countries and different, you know, whatever.
What are you talking about?
To find a wife because they don't think they can find a traditional woman over here, right? At the same time, you have these women over here who men also do not even want them for whatever reasons, because they don't get on here and talk down on their women. But they definitely will put up a front to protect them once y'all start doing too much. Notice that? Okay, so y'all have them on here now. These people over here, these women over here, getting online and basically
You've never traveled.
have a false sense of arrogance because of the brothers over here who don't even amount to anything going over there with their little whatever and making these women feel like they're queens, as they should. But at the same time, why do you have to badmouth us to get her? And why do y'all have to badmouth us to feel better about yourselves? Because
You're right. I am a victim.
your own men don't even want you. So you have to wait for a nothing ass black dude to come from over here to go over there to marry you. And now y'all sitting on TikTok. Nobody even wanted neither one of y'all.
Yes, sir.
Or am I just the only one actually like looking at? Because if y'all was so great over here, y'all already wifed up by y'all own men. Of course y'all love black men because black men love everything and everyone. They even like their own selves sometimes. That's why they always on the down low.
Right there is the dilemma. That's why a lot of guys are leaving. And what happens is women, they don't want to do the same thing. They want you to be a traditional man without them being a traditional woman, right? He's being a traditional man and he's doing the things he needs to do now to be a husband, but she's not doing the same. That's why guys are making a switch. It's kind of like switching from AT&T to Verizon, right? Or even I could break it down from like before I worked at Cablevision, like switching from Cablevision to Verizon. You know, Verizon has faster service, more channels. Same thing like going to another country. Wouldn't you want to switch over to Verizon if also it's giving you the same kind of prices? Maybe, and you can get the promotion because it's cheaper right now. You get the TV and internet and phone for the deal of $100. Meanwhile, you're stuck with Cablevision and it's $150, and it's not giving you all the channels you want, right? And it's not giving you the fast service. So it's giving you less for more. Same deal. But guys, I got another one for you. Let me hop into it.
I made a video, yo. I just made a video a few weeks ago talking about these passport bureaus. I said, when you go into these countries and not knowing the inner city, not knowing how people maneuver, not understanding the culture, but you think because you have a passport and a little cash in your bank account, you're gonna go and secure a woman. Honey, you have no idea. And I put out that video for safety purposes. Now look at this.
And guys, they took everything. They took and guys, they took everything. They took
The worst is to come, baby. Trust me. If you want to do that properly, go live in that country for at least a year. Understand the culture, the people, and pick the proper woman if that's what you really want. But if you think you're going to take a trip for a week or two or a month and you're going to find you a wife, oh, you're about to get robbed. And you're going to get a lot of people who want to come to America, so they need a green card. So that. And then dump.
That's sad, man. Right? She comes across like she's from Africa, but still, I've heard African guys even saying, they've been chiming in on my videos saying, man, it's kind of starting to be like the West, right? In Africa, all of Africa. That's what guys are saying. And they can't wait to talk about brothers getting done wrong. But you can tell by this brother's demeanor, right? And a lot of guys are that way too. He had no kind of street smarts or no natural sixth sense, right? And you develop that from being around, from not being, stuck in the house all the time. And she's right, but she's wrong. She's wrong with the way she's laughing, right? There's no heart into it. It's just, belittle you and make you feel like, I told you so. It's that I told you so. And that's what everyone's trying to say. The ones that are like her are doing that. Most of them, though, have ill will. She has ill will as well, but trying to come across like, she cares. She doesn't care. If anybody cares, why? Like, look at the end of this. Look at this. Look at that face. That's not someone that cares. When the thumbnail's like this, looking like a hyena. This is what Helga was talking about. Hyena. When Helga said, stay away from hyenas, he was talking about this. Hyenas, what they do is they find any reason to laugh at you. Any reason to make you feel
Because ladies, hyenas are the ones who complains a lot and whines a lot.
as soon as you're down, as soon as they got you outnumbered, or as soon as they got you cornered, they're going to snap at your feet. You see what they do it to lions too. Lions is somewhat scared of hyenas. Catch 10 hyenas, even 5 sometimes, surround a lion's going to get up out of there. That's the cackling. You think it's a joke? Snap at your foot. Snap at your feet. But, yeah, man. This is just sad, man. When you got women laughing at men and countries getting robbed, what's so funny about that? What's so funny about that? But guys, places like Colombia, you have to be extremely careful. Also, Dominican Republic, extremely careful. Usually, the more safer countries are going to be sometimes, even in Africa, but also Asia. Philippines, Thailand, Vietnam, more safe at. A better environment to come to. Everyone's friendly, smiling at you, not looking at you like a lick. Even so with the women, you will have some women that look at you that way, but will it be the same? Will you be in danger from getting drugged and robbed? Not as much. It can still happen in these areas, but nowhere near as bad as it will be in Colombia, especially Colombia. So, yeah, man, and shouts out to that guy, man. I hope he's okay. So, shouts out to you, brother. I hope you're safe, and I hope that was a lesson learned, but of course, don't let these women hurt your ego. Don't even have ego, man, because these women will try to demolish your ego as much as possible. Try that with me a bunch of times. They come in my comments all the time saying stupid things. Are we going to give up? No. Don't give up, bro. Don't say, I'm never going outside the country again. You learn. You learn. And take that experience. Other men are watching. Other men are learning from it. And the good thing is other men are learning from your mistakes, right? And I talked about it for years in the Philippines. For years, I talked about things that could happen, things that do happen, dangers to watch out for. Because really, it's a peaceful place. But if you put yourself in a situation, especially by talking, it can happen. But guys, I don't know what's going on. A woman cackling and laughing at guys in a dire situation. Like, I don't know where they do that at. Oh yeah, I know where. Hyenas. But one thing I do know, there's more to life than dealing with that.